It's time, dear. We've done all we can. Daventry needs you to get back to work.
I'm not sure if I remember how.
Come on, Dad. I'll help.
Rosella had grown into a beautiful young lady. She was the perfect daughter, but it was hard for me to focus on anything knowing my family was incomplete.
The Affordable Custard Initiative, really? That's the important paperwork crucial to Daventry's future? I'd rather be out searching for my son.
Come now, dear. A spoonful of custard is the only joy some people get in this life.
We have to break out of this funk. What about a vacation? The holiday's coming, and I've always wanted to visit the place where you met Mom.
We have to get through all this paperwork first.
Do you want me to whip up some chocolate chip pancakes?
That does sound good, actually. Perhaps for dinner.
Oh, I know. Staring contest. Those always cheer me up.
Oh, I don't know.
What's the matter? Afraid you might lose your undefeated record?
What? No, it's just...
Too late. Daventry Decree P33P3R5 states that no one can deny a staring contest when challenged by the royal family.
I knew that decree would backfire. You're pretty brave, challenging your father to a staring contest.
Oh, is that a smirk?
Nope. I just have a smirky mouth.
Has anyone seen my keys? Oh, staring contest! Woo!
This is tricky.
I see a smile.
This beard covers all smiles. You will never win.
But it's not impossible.
Have I ever told you? They call me Pockets, too.
It's a family name.
Oh, are your eyes getting heavy?
No. No. But kinda. Not funny.
Okay, my eyes are really starting to hurt.
Thinking on funny thoughts. Sardine smoothies. Frog Dog Fridays. Wolfie's itchy back.
Focus, Graham. You're slipping.
You are not concentrating.
Tickle fight.
Oh, cheater! Cheaters, both of you! Alexander?
Actually, my name is Gwydion.
Oh, just right from the heart, dear.
I'm just having trouble seeing the point of all this. The words aren't coming.
Oh, Graham. Since when have you had trouble finding words? Don't tell me your well has run dry.
That's cute, love, but I don't have the energy for a pun war, I'm afraid.
It was worth a shot.
Come on, let's bust out of here. Would you rather be on an adventure? We could take that trip to Kalima we've been talking about.
That does sound lovely, but every moment with you is all the adventure I could ever hope for. It's best to take care of these things now. The doctors were pretty clear about that. It's time we tell the children.
All right.
You called for me?
Yes. Your grandfather and I have something we would like to tell you.
You should probably take a seat. Bartholomew, hold on, let me gather my thoughts. You know that I have had many great and fulfilling adventures. But there comes a time in every king's life when he must... There comes a time when every king must hand over his tasks to a worthy successor. And that's why I am giving you the very important job of filing this letter with the official court of amendments to addendums. I need some changes enacted immediately.
Was that all?
Yes, the changes outlined in the letter are critical to the well-being of Daventry.
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry.
And which addendum should this be filed under?
Why, the number's on the front, of course. Addendum 48677.
I see. Farewell, Grandpa. I do hope you feel better.
Hey, Gart, why haven't you been talking to me? What did I do?
Have a seat. Your grandma and I have something to tell you.
Not even sure a story could cheer me up.
What's the matter, sweetheart?
It's Gart. He hasn't said one word to me for 3 days. He lost in our game of wits, but I don't think that's what's bothering him. He's just been so cold and distant lately.
I'm sure whatever it is will pass. The bonds of a strong family like ours are not easily broken. Actually, that does remind me of a story, one I have not thought about in a while. And interestingly enough...
Go ahead.
Interestingly enough, it's about your father. We were in the middle of a very cold winter, and Alexander was having a hard time adjusting to the life of a royal. So, we decided the best thing for everybody was to take a family vacation to Tanalore.
Oh, the spot where you fell in love with Grandma.
Yes, and the weather was much sunnier there this time of year. It would be a great opportunity to get to know my son. I had 1,000 questions about how he escaped Manannan, but I didn't want to bombard him all at once.
So, son, I thought perhaps we'd make a little detour so I could share one of my favorite spots.
Sounds good to me. I do have one tiny request, though.
Anything for my Alexander.
Yeah, it's, it's that name.
You don't want to be called Gwydion, do you?
Oh, no. It's just, I figured since I have to learn a new name anyway, why not pick something with a little more spark in it? You know, something with a little mystery? Something like, I don't know, Caduceus the Magnificent! Yeah, I always loved that name.
You actually want to be called Caduceus?
I mean, it's just a thought. More like a dream.
Well, it's not a very princely name, but we can talk about it.
Really?
Now, what to show you first?
Now, I understand that Graham does not want to bombard Caduceus, or whatever we want to call him. But still, there are a lot of questions that need to be asked. I mean, firstly, how? Why? I mean, surely either Alexander has escaped of his own accord, or Manannan has some ulterior plan in mind. But still, I guess we'll find this out. Let's just have a chat and have a look around.
Seems like there's a lot of silliness in Daventry. Manannan ran a pretty serious operation, but people respected him.
People can respect silly. Ready to see more, or am I overwhelming you?
I managed to escape an evil wizard's mansion. I think I can handle a few tchotchkes.
Touché. Are you excited for our adventure?
Don't I look excited? Sorry. I'm kind of working on my excited face. King Graham the Compassionate, huh?
One day, you will have a statue of your own, right next to mine.
I'm not sure that Alexander the Compassionate suits me.
Who else will carry on the family legacy? Come on. King Caduceus has a nice ring to it. Check it out. The trophy that won me the knighthood.
Very nice. Wait, is that a custard pie on the top of it?
Moving on. This is my Wetzel Wolf patch.
Zounds! When do I get a patch?
Oh, you really are my son. And this is a small sampling of my collected treasures over the years. The magic chest has provided our kingdom with many riches. The magic shield has protected Daventry for years. And these beautiful gems... well, the gems were really just for bonus points. I like looking at them. They're purty.
After sharing a bit about my legacy with Alexander and showing him my treasures, we headed into town to grab some supplies for our trip.
Which shop do you need supplies from?
Confession, supplies are secondary. I just wanted to introduce you to my friends.
Well, which door are we headed in? Which shop do you need supplies from?
Confession, supplies are secondary. I just wanted to introduce you to my friends.
Well, which door are we headed in?
Alright, well, I was not expecting a repeat, but never mind.
I got to see the town tree mature right before my eyes. A luxury I wished I had with my son.
We can only speak to one of the people. Well, two, if we visit Wednesday. It's a shame that we can't visit them all just to have a chat. I said before that, compared to the first episode, the content has been quite drastically reduced, unfortunately.
King Graham. Oh, it's been ages.
Oh, and who's this handsome cinnamon roll? You never told me you had a brother.
Wenty, Bramble. This is Alexander, my son.
The prince! He's returned?
Oh, I can hardly contain my emotions. Welcome back to Daventry, Your Highness.
Thanks.
Oh, he wants to give you a hug. It's kind of his thing.
Sorry, I'm not familiar.
Oh, well then, allow me to extend an invite to the purest form of love and compassion two friends can share. A handshake from the heart, if you will. It's easy. Just nuzzle over here and squeeze.
I'm good. Thank you.
I respect your boundaries and accept that while hugs bring me the utmost joy, not everyone needs to be hugged every day, every hour, every second.
I appreciate that.
I remember what the counselor said, Sugarbum. Save that hug for Taylor.
Hugs have a shelf life.
How is your little tech?
Little? Oh, he's a full-grown man now. Moved to Serenia and started a garment business he did.
Against his father's wishes, mind you. Bramble and I have no one to take over the bakery now.
Oh, like you'd ever retire anyway. Even as a ripe raisin, you'll still be kneading dough.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of. Can you blame a dad for wanting his son to carry the torch?
I certainly can't.
Alrighty, boys. Here is the order for your trip.
Half your usual order?
This body can't handle sweets the way it used to. Seriously, if I even look at a milkshake, my thighs will jiggle for a week. But Alexander, you are in for a real treat.
Now, what's your favorite pie, dearie? Let's make sure it's in the batch.
Oh, yes. My favorite pie. I like them all, really. So splendid. All the pies are.
Oh, come now, Alexander. Everyone's got a favorite. I've got 3.
Let's see, powdered fishbone pie. Is that one?
Powdered fishbone pie. Is that even real?
Don't tell me you don't know what a pie is either.
Well, of course I know what a pie is. I've just never eaten one before. Manannan never served sweets.
Monster.
But I wouldn't mind trying one.
Let's not make this a big deal, Wenty. There you go, son. Try a slice of cheesy cherry pear.
Oh, wow. That was actually pretty,
Miraculous, astonishing, divinely delectable. Was it cherry sweet? Do we make a great pear? Or did your pies deceive you? Too cheesy or Gouda enough? Was it a winner, or should we bury it? I can only hope you love it as much as we do.
yes to all of those things. Quite tasty.
Here, take another slice. I'd recommend enjoying this one with a mug of our hot chocolate butter. There's a thermos full of it out front.
Well, thank you. It was very nice meeting you both.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours, sweet berry. Your Majesty, can I offer you some free advice?
Always.
Treasure that boy. Thank the shining stars every day that he's back. Need him with unconditional love. Mix in some encouragement and support. And when it comes time for him to rise, give him the space to grow.
Thank you, Bramble. That was a gift.
We, actually have another gift for you. A surprise we've been saving for a while.
Oh?
Your Highness, we wanted to tell you that you've done such a great job as a compassionate leader, and you have turned this kingdom around for the better.
Love can be felt in every inch of Daventry, and it's all thanks to King Graham the Compassionate.
And to celebrate all your accomplishments, we wanted you to have this.
Your grandmother's secret starshroom pie recipe?
No one outside our family knows that recipe. A fact that will remain true now that you have it.
I will hang this amongst my most precious treasures.
You keep doing you, kid.
Now get along. You wouldn't want to keep your boy out in the cold.
Goodbye, Bramble and Wenty. Thanks for all the guidance.
So, how are we getting to this Tanalor? Where's our parade of royal steeds?
I wanted the whole family to ride together, so I booked the most spacious carriage I could think of.
Konnichiwa, riches! Boy, so good to return to your gold! I mean, fold. Holy Stromboli! You've multiplied, mated, and procreated! Ha, doink, doink! And you've let your belly day slide. I never got married. Research shows it's the #1 cause of divorce. But, oh, just look at all those beautiful cheeks to pinch. Shalom, salami, saliva. Oh, if I met this one, I'd never forget a face like that.
Call me Caduceus.
Oh, yeah, you're that Gwydion guy. Don't worry, your dad didn't rescue me from the goblins either. Now, man, that's enough dawdling, people. Let's get this freak show on the road. Grammy boy, you'll have to load your own luggage. Mr. Fancy Cakes is peeved you left him to die in the caves. And I forgot to pack my lifting shorts.
All right, I got this.
Do you want help?
No, dear, I got this.
I'm not sure that will all fit. Should we tie some to the roof?
It'll fit. I'll make it fit.
Mr. Fancy Cakes is peeved? Does that mean he's still alive? Well, he probably is immortal in some ways. So here we have a block puzzle. And I'm not sure how many ways there are of doing this, but I will just go for the most straightforward one that I know. I'm not going to bother with wrong combinations because there's no benefit from it. So let's just get this over with.
That goes there. Oh, jeez. Rosella, how much did you pack? I told you, did you really need to bring your collection of battle axes? Oh. Oh.
There we go.
My bag. The most efficiently packed, I might add.
That's because you stuffed everything in your cape pockets.
There we go. All aboard Team Sovereign.
Please stop trying to make that a thing. You're not even pronouncing it right.
I kind of like it.
Attaboy, Caduceus.
Bless you.
All right, unicorns, let's boogie.
Our trip was off to a great start. The heat of the sun would be nice, but nothing warmed my soul more than seeing our whole family together, making new memories and loving on each other.
Ah, it smells like rare and miraculous ingredients back here. Was that you, Alexander?
It's probably that goat creature with the one eye.
I wouldn't speak about Mr. Fancy Cakes like that.
Isn't this nice? All of us together, going on our first adventure.
Alexander, scoot over.
I'm scooted over as far as I can go.
Anybody have any good puns to share?
Can we stop up ahead for a picnic break?
We just stopped for a picnic break.
Your point being...
Are we almost there?
Come on, Team Sovereign. Why don't we play a game? I always used to play this with my sisters on long road trips to pass the time.
I do love this game.
I'll start. Let's see how far we can get. My record is 7 rounds. Just repeat what the person before you said, and then add your very own flavor to the list. I'm going to bring...
Yes, we do have a selection of 4 here, but our choices and their choices are randomized each time. So it's a good idea to keep a pen nearby and a bit of paper to write them down so you don't forget.
My adventurer's cap, of course.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring an adventurer's cap and a cat cookie.
What is a cat cookie?
Just a little concoction of mine. With one bite, it'll turn you into a cat. That's how I escaped Manannan.
You turned Manannan into a cat? You never told me that.
Well, you never asked.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring an adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, and lastly, a purple pumpkin lantern to light the way.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing an adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, a purple pumpkin lantern, and my Whittlepuck stick, in case there's downtime.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing...
See, this is one of the issues that we have. We're going on holiday with Alexander, but still we have asked no questions about his situation.
My adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, a purple pumpkin lantern, a Whittlepuck stick, and... the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm bringing an adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, a purple pumpkin lantern, a mystery novel.
Sorry, that's not right.
Swords.
You lose.
I'm going to bring an adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, a purple pumpkin lantern, a whittle puck stick, the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, and deviled eggs. Oh, my favorite.
I'm going to bring an adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, a purple pumpkin lantern, a whittle puck stick, the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, 100 pocket pants.
Sorry, that's not right.
Drats.
You're out.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'm going to bring my adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, a purple pumpkin lantern, a whittle puck stick, a majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, deviled eggs, and lastly, monkey fruit pie, baked fresh from Wenty.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring an adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, a purple pumpkin lantern, a whittle puck stick, the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, deviled eggs, monkey fruit pie, and my trusty pair of 100 pocket pants.
I'm going to bring my adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, a purple pumpkin lantern, a whittle puck stick, a majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, deviled eggs, monkey fruit pie, 100 pocket pants, and lastly, my favorite, popcorn-flavored jelly beans.
What are those? Never heard of them.
I'm going on an adventure, and I'll bring an adventurer's cap, a cat cookie, a purple pumpkin lantern, a whittle puck stick, the majestic Mr. Fancy Cakes, deviled eggs, monkey fruit pie, deviled eggs.
Nope.
I forgot.
You are out. Excellent work, everybody. I beat my record.